Hello everybody, this is Living with the Darkness, Rage Crossing the Dark. Today we have a scene in the Sept of the Green where... Actually, it's not in the Sept of the Green, it's outside of the Sept of the Green. But our heroes are going towards a bar. Katya and Collins. The scene will start with them. So, kick on, players.
Sure. Katya has probably gone to. She remembers that they said they would go to the bar, and after being shown last time the way to best get food from Costco, get the best deals, and buy in bulk, they had arranged to meet up and go and have some drinks, and more importantly, question said people in bar. So she will probably try and locate the Colin, because he said he would be her muscle man for the day.
Colin is not too hard to find. And it's probably not too hard to get to that bar either. Though when they do show up, he does stop and look baffled for a few seconds. Or he just says, kind of on the nose, isn't it?
On the nose?
Yeah, the
name.
Bar name, man.
Yeah. I guess, hiding in plain sight, irony. Someone was trying to be witty?
Yeah, I'm going to chalk it up to that.
They were trying.
And Colin pushes the door open.
When you push the door open, you see a guy waiting in front of the door, behind of the door, and he kind of says like, "What do you want?"
What does anyone want in a bar? A drink, a conversation.
It's a special bar called Moon Brothers. Not everybody's allowed.
Well, little buddy, I can guarantee you I'm allowed. So you're going to pour 2 beers and you're going to go get your manager, huh?
Tough guy, this kind of talk doesn't work here. He is not a human. Like, a normal human can't talk this way to Collins. A normal human can't talk.
It's okay, it's okay. I've been here before. We're here to see Shagger.
Oh, you guys know Shagger?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry. He kind of like looks at Colin. I'm sorry, dude.
Colin shrugs.
Okay. He kind of like gets away from the way where you guys enter the bar. Again, like the corridor that leads to the bar. The bar is one of the, let's just say, bad. It can be reversed, but when you are a Bonar, you do with what you have. Even having a bar as a Bonar means that you're rich. And there's a lot of kinfolk with you guys. Some of them, as you have seen them in the the sept. There is the pool. There are a lot of there's like 2 pool tables where people are where like 16 people are waiting their turns. 2 people are like 2 and 2 people playing pool, and then there's about like 16 people around them waiting for their turn. Smell of Child of Gaia, Black Fury is around the place, and there is a shirtless guy with a bunch of scars waiting, and he just like raises his hands and says, "Sister Breadbreaker."
Hey, Shagger.
Sister, how are you? Who's this man that you brought with yourself?
This And she'll put her hand on her shoulder. This is my buddy Colin.
Hello, Collins. I'm Shaka.
Hey, Shaka.
How is everything?
You know, how good is anything in this at any given point? About as good as it can be, but always could be better. Can we grab a beer and grab some words with you?
Totally. There's a lot. Your kind of keep coming to this place these days. I was pretty sure that you wanted some words.
Cool.
And he will like tell the guy on the bar, which is one of the one of the people, as the Kati would know, he's one of the pack members.
Mm-hmm.
And he pours beers, and he the Shaka guy kind of takes them and like leads you two towards an area where there's not a lot of people is around. And he sits first towards this nearly broken chair, and he like changes his chair. He says, "How can I help you guys?"
Well, Catcher will take a sip of her beer. Well, got some questions about, I think it was a regular of yours, or so we hear.
Okay,
Follows
regular
the
mine. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Not pretty. Not pretty.
absolutely.
But so we're just, doing the thing, following up on stuff. People said he used to come in here, enjoy a drink while he was in the city, and
Every week.
yeah.
He was coming to the city 2 weeks in for like grabbing food, but he was coming here every week. It wasn't just as, regular times he was coming here. He enjoyed here a lot. He had a boyfriend here.
So I hear. You wouldn't happen to have seen him recently, would you?
The boyfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, he was mourning for a long time, but he's around.
Well, that's more because his family told us about the boyfriend, but they didn't seem to have really know who he was or very much, or hadn't really spoken to him. So we weren't even sure if, he'd got caught up in all the troubles or not.
Boyfriend was Fiona.
Got a
And
name?
Johnny. Oh, see, I forget the name I gave you guys, so we will say it was the correct name. I can't reach my notes, weirdly.
I think it says
I
Jamie.
apologize for this. Oh, yeah, I know him. Again, actually, he might be here. I will check on with him if you want.
Yeah, hey, if you see him come in, point us in his direction. I mean, we want to sort this out. Like, things like this happening in the city, we can't have it happening.
Sort this out? How?
Well, we want to. His family, not the boyfriend. That's
Oh.
no the.
Okay, when you said sort this out, I thought you were just gonna do a thing to him.
No. We want to follows the wind. What happened to him? Like, we can't have that happening in the city. Like,
Oh,
Why are
hell
people
yeah,
going
right?
around?
No, that's
So
unacceptable.
anything that this kinfolk, this Jamie, can tell us? Maybe he knows something. I mean, but before we get there, I mean, wouldn't have. I mean, you guys, he comes here a lot. You wouldn't, neither you or your boys, you wouldn't have seen anything, heard anything.
Okay, so this guy,
Anything.
his story. He told us his story. It seems, it was a guy who he was in one sept, and they didn't want him in that sept because his sexuality and other problems that he didn't tell us. So he comes here, takes the kin. He said that he was in a pack, but he was not really happy about being in that pack because of the Shuttle Lords. But he had to do it. He had to survive, and basically, he was doing his job there. Other than that, when it comes to his boyfriend, I know he once told me he knew a couple Fianna, which I just painted as his boyfriend, and maybe some others, I'm not sure. He was well liked from the kinfolk as far as I can see, along with these. He knew how to play pool, which is kind of weird for a Wendigo. Um, Other than that, you need to ask me specifics for me to answer. I don't know which might be relevant and which might not be relevant.
So, like the last time he was here, did you see him on his last visit?
Yes,
Did he seem nervous? Did he seem happy? Was it like normal, or did he seem particularly worried about something?
he was pretty normal, but he was like he told me he was gonna meet with someone,
Any
and I
idea?
thought it was probably his boyfriend.
Didn't tell you anything. You just thought it was his boyfriend meeting up. There was no suggestion that this was a different meeting.
I know, but he said like he wanted to sort this out. He wanted to sort something out. That's what he said.
Would you or anyone here, anyone else talk to him might know who he was meeting?
Tyler might.
Tyler. Cool.
Yeah.
I will. We'll hit him up in a minute. I mean, you haven't seen anyone new, different, strange hanging around here.
Look, I gotta tell you something really weird. I need you to look at this bar. As he like kind of shows the individuals who are playing pool and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
This place is the place where people comes in, and those people usually are the ones who have stories. So weirdly, we don't have a lot of people who asks a lot of questions here. So it's easy to blend in. And I know this fact because I created this bar to be a safe haven for those who have been cast aside. But again, I don't remember everybody who came in and who doesn't came in. You know what I mean?
No, no, I get that. That's fair enough. Just people got stories. You give people space. You don't interrogate. But like, I appreciate what you're doing here. It was just sometimes someone comes in like, even in like, you see them and you just think they're a bit unusual. They don't fit, or maybe they're not the kind of person who normally comes into the bar. As you say, you attract a certain kind of person, and you got your mate on the door over there.
Couple couple days ago, we had this dude who was like trying to take photos of this bar. Just a second, my mom's calling me.
Okay.
He was trying to take photos of this place. So as you know, what we do here, and you're not happy about those kind of stuff. We take him and pulled him inside, showed him our good sides, and said, what the fuck you're doing. And it turns out that he was a kinfolk. I could have smelled that he was smelling like a Fianna. He was scared, and we didn't want to do something bad to him. Tyler came in and said, "Let him go. He's probably following someone's leads." That's the only strange thing that happened.
That's something to keep in mind. Thanks. So, looks like we need a a bit of a word with Tyler, I guess.
That is up to. A lot of people wants to have a word with him. But
He's
I'm
a
going to tell
popular
you
guy.
before. Pardon?
So he's a popular guy.
He's a popular guy. A lot of people think he's a dumbass, but he's, really clever.
You don't gotta be clever to be popular.
He shrugs.
Colin, you got anything else? Or shall we let Shagger keep his afternoon as normal?
Is there anybody in your circle's been quiet lately? Ain't been talking to anybody? Seem nervous?
There's a guy called Mark. He came around here. Was pretty nervous for a long time. Then I didn't see him. He never came back. It was a shuttle lord who came.
Around when he dropped out of touch.
1 week ago.
Okay. Okay. And he looks at Katya. That's all I got.
Right. Well, she will also raise a bit. Thank you, Shagger. It was good to chat to you as always.
He nods. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Colin.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Don't suppose there's any chance Tyler's in today, is he?
Pardon?
I don't suppose there's any chance Tyler's in the bar today.
Tyler is right there. He kind of shows with his finger.
Well, it's our lucky day. And you said, is it Jamie might pop by?
Jamie might pop up. Jamie is near. You see the ginger? Do you see the ginger near Jamie? Near Tyler? That's
Yeah.
Jamie.
Well, 2 birds, 1 stone and all. Shall we go have a conversation with the Irish?
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Hey, Colin. What's the worst that could happen?
And he smacks the side of his face a few times. Nothing serious.
Good to hear, right? And she will raise her glass one more time to Shagger, and she will turn and head towards where Tyler and Jamie are sitting.
Tyler is playing cool, and Jamie is among the individuals who are watching.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys kind of go there, you guys see like 8 guys kind of turn towards you. And like you see some of them whispers, which the whispers are like, yeah, it's Sister Redbreaker. Most of the people doesn't know Collins yet. So they kind of look Collins, but they don't look him in the eye because there might be a possibility that he might be a guard. He looks intimidating. And while Tyler is playing pool, he will say, "So how can I help you, Sister Bedbaker?"
Oh, good day to you too. Me and my buddy here, we got a couple of questions. You got a minute to have a catch up?
Would you like to talk in front of everyone or in a secluded place?
I mean, I don't think it has to be too hush-hush, but maybe a little bit aside. And she'll just sort of nod to one side. Might not be the worst idea.
He will nod, and then, he will put a cigarette down, and we'll go to side where Katya shows.
Yeah, they'll just sort of move to one side of the pool table so they're not, like, in amongst the crowd anymore. I hear you're a popular man these days, Tyler.
When you say things people mostly can't say, you become popular. I'm sorry if I'm giving anybody any trouble. He doesn't look sorry.
Well, breaking eggs and all that. Not really why I'm here today, though. Sadly, as much as I would love to share more of your opinions on such things. We are here about the unfortunate circumstances surrounding Follows the Wind.
That dude was amazing. You could have his eyes shine when he looked at Jamie. It's sad that he died.
Yeah.
Especially in humanity, he died. I learned a couple days ago what that means.
Yeah, it's pretty horrifying. No, it's his family are understandably distraught. So we promised to try and find out exactly what happened and to give them closure, but this is not something we can really have happening here. We don't want this to happen to anybody else.
I heard that is among the reasons why you guys don't trust kinfolk.
It's difficult.
I don't feel that way.
Oh man, you will be welcome at our table. Are you playing pool?
I play sometimes, but here's the deal. It's not that I don't trust people because of their job and this whole big thing. I grew up this way. It's fine. I know the deal. I just got to get to know people first. I think even you'd have a hard time trusting people you don't know. Am I right?
That's completely true.
Yeah. Don't think I look down on y'all just because you were born one way or the other. I could be in your position right now if it weren't for one unfortunate afternoon. Was it evening? I can never really pin it down. I was dropping a lot of ecstasy, you know? But one thing I get kind of curious about right now, right here, help ease my mind a little bit, is you seem like a guy who knows everybody. You a guy who knows everybody, Tyler?
I know a lot of people.
A lot of people, understandable. Read in a periodical or something that you only really like memorize about 250 people. And the rest is either names or faces, but you can't match them up past that. I thought dropping something first, but any one person, 250 people is a lot. And then all those names and faces after that. The brain. And he taps a little too hard, probably, his own forehead. You can see where the skin's irritated after he does it. That is an amazing thing. So, Tyler, guy who knows a lot of people, guy who might be nearing his 250. I got told that there's a dude named Mark who showed up here with the case of the shakes and was here for a little while and dropped out of things a week ago. Katya, that unfortunate thing that we're here about, how long ago that happened?
Oh, see, I don't know.
We'll pin it down on more than a week ago. Is there anybody else who fit that description or just said some damn concerning things? I'm not necessarily going to go hot and heavy, but I get concerned about people, and people around here are emotional. Back where I come from, it's all... And he's making this weird wax on, wax off motion from his face. It's all kabuki. You never really know what's going on. Change a lot of masks. People here, they feel things. I dig it. So, of course, when people are doing what they feel, I get a little bit concerned. Mostly for everybody's health and safety. These are dangerous times.
Anything can happen to anybody, right?
That's why we're all in this together, yeah.
The Mark guy, it was a shuttle lord who came here. Doesn't smell like a shuttle lord, but he kind of said it, and then felt bad after seeing that he was a shuttle lord, Kim. I didn't see him for around, but I know there's a big possibility he's among the people who sent by Mike. Mike doesn't like here, doesn't like what we represent, so he sends people to learn what we're doing here. That might be it, but it might be something else. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to point any fingers as well.
I understand. See, I understand tension more than people like to think I understand tension. Because everybody thinks that, us, and he pounds his chest, that we're the ones who get down and dirty when we don't like something, but everybody forgets I grew up kin. I can do things a little bit differently. And sometimes we have our own squabbles that usually end in the middle of a Tuesday night when some wheels pull up and a few guns go off, and then suddenly there's not a problem anymore. Nobody likes to admit it, but it happens, so I can understand why there's people that come and look around here and you don't want to cast aspersions, especially with people belonging to people. I get that. It's fine. I'm just glad you've been so open with me, Tyler.
Tyler looks like stands straight. He doesn't look scared. This whole like Colin's attitude is like intimidating.
No, not really. It's alien.
Okay.
The best way I can put it. He seems so disconnected from the things he's saying.
Okay. Tyler says, you guys didn't ask, but the day that he died, he was actually here before he went where he went.
Was Mark around?
Mark wasn't around.
Okay.
And what he said, he's going to meet with another kin. I said, who? He says, I can't say it. I asked why. He said, I can't say it. I didn't push it because, again, not my problem. But he was a really nice guy. As I said, like he usually tells everything to us. Like we know his family problems. A lot of people here knows what happened to him and why he got kicked from his old place.
Your mate Jamie, maybe no? You say he's friendly
No.
with everyone, but any chance that he might be more open with Jamie?
I think your guys, Aiden and Lady 10 Point, ask those questions to him. He doesn't know as well.
All right.
But I know that here's the things I know. I know that he went to meet with someone. I know that he was talking with the kin. And he said it's. I don't remember it. Let me think about this just a second because I might be mistaken. I don't want to say something that I don't.
No, that's fine.
Fucking hell, what was the name of that? He said family related. Something for my family.
For them or because of them?
No, for them. He said for
Something
them.
for them.
So you guys make your own investigations, and I understand that these people around they also made their own investigations. We wanted to find out because as long as those people, the skin dancers, are around, we're not safe as well. Those people are scared shitless in their homes. They're scared one day God will enter from the other realms and then beat the shit out of them for no reason. That's what they saw in the past, and they're scared. I know. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. You two looks like good guys, but according to the investigations that they made and the questions the kinfolk that they talked in the Central Park, Jamie, pardon, not Jamie, Fallowswind had a house close to the set that he got from someone.
Someone gave him a house?
Yeah, apartment in an apartment building.
You know where that is?
Um, let me get this guy just a second.
Yeah,
And he
cool.
goes, after he waits for you guys to give him the leave. He's kind of respectful in a way. Then he will pull this guy, and he will ask that dude remember the house deal, and he will say yeah, no. And then he will say, oh he puts his jacket, uh, buttons up his jacket, which the jacket kind of stinks. Yeah, hello. I'm a cab driver. I put Jamie, pardon, I put Deep Follows the Wind to his house once. It is close to the set. And it is 2 street away.
Would you give us some directions?
He basically gives the whole direction. It's right across the street, right across the set, 2 street away, blah, blah, blah. Apartment building, fifth floor, number 14.
Is
Can you
this
both roll me per intelligence alertness? I will open the scene right now.
All right. Let me
Extra dice roll 2.
thank you. It's alertness, got you.
intelligence alertness, did you say?
Yes, extra dice roll 2.
Yeah, I should.
Gotcha.
You both kind of remember that the address that he gives is across the street to where they found him dead.
Mm. When did you drop him off there? When was the last time you did a taxi run for him?
3 weeks ago. Or see, 2 days before he died.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha. Before we head over there, I gotta get some of my tools.
Cool. That's not a problem. When you were doing the running around, obviously, sorry, not running around. When you were running him around, did you ever take him? Where were you picking him up from? If you were taking him home?
Here?
If it's only 2 blocks away, that's not far.
This is Moon Brothers Bar. This is in Brooklyn, OC.
Okay, no, sorry. It sounded like I got confused then. I thought you said it was close. No, that's far.
It is like 2 blocks away from the Sept, which is
Oh, from
where
the
he
Sept.
died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, where he
sorry.
died. No
That
problem,
was
no problem.
2 blocks from the Sept, not 2 blocks from here. That was the bit I got confused with. Sorry. Did you pick him up from anywhere else than here?
Once I pick him up from his place, the tree, the tree place.
Tree place.
He whispers, "Karen."
Oh, right. Yeah. Got it.
I know that he went to Redbones, the Sept. I know that he went to the coffee shop of Elizabeth. I know that he went to. I know that he had like this idea for his skin, so he talked with the Wendigo representative as well.
Thanks. That's really helpful. He last time you saw him, did he seem, I don't know, bothered or by things? He seems like he was quite an open, friendly guy. But I mean, you ended up seeing him.
He
Obviously,
was
not
worried for his family, as far as I know.
worried for his family. Okay, that's thanks. You've been really helpful.
Thank you, Ryan.
Colin, you got anyone else here? I mean, we could talk to Jamie, but if others have spoken to him,
We'll round up with the people who've already spoken to him, see what they know. No need for all of us to come pestering over the same shit over and over again. Nobody wants to relive that.
no, exactly.
Tyler, it's been fun. I'll be back, though. I like you, and I like Shaga. I like this place. All right.
Thank you. A lot of people talk shit about this place. This place is the best motherfucking place ever.
You guys beat a lot of the same drums that my original family do. I'm good with that.
Well, people here who suffered a lot, they just fear. And thanks to Shaga, he has this bar, and he says, we don't do bad things to the kin here.
Good.
And that's kind of cool.
Right on. All right, Kachi, you and me gotta go see a man about a horse.
Not sure. Anyway, I think I get where you're going with that one. But yeah, let's make tracks. And she will, I'll just, and she goes and sticks her now empty glass back on the bar and gives a smile to the bartender. Right. All ready to go.
And as Colin walks with Katya, fortunately, I broke my last set of picks back in Indiana. Had a bit of a scrounge or something I don't really understand. You got a lot of people in this area? Like folks under you?
Sure, I can find someone.
I just need to scrounge up some picks and a small pair of wire cutters.
And she will sort of turn her head back to the bar and go and speak to the barman.
This is Redbreaker. How can I help you?
So, gotta ask. You know our people, there's people interested on all levels of things, but we're generally more interested in the bottom end of things. You know anyone who could... My buddy here, he's got a certain skill set. Any chance you could hook him up with some tools to service his skill set?
What kind of tools?
And she'll just tip her head at Colin.
Basically, set of lockpicks, anything that can break something that came out of Home Depot. Some wire cutters in case there's a chain.
He nods. For you, Sister Redbaker, it will be done. But just remember, to remember us time to time.
You know I will. You come. We got you sorted. Give me a call. Shiga got my number.
He nods. And then, basically what's going to happen is this guy will come in. He will go back of the bar. Him and this guy will have a talk. Where they will talk about, are we bringing big guns? We got, MP5. Which people slap him in the face and say no. And then Colin will get what he wants from the bartender.
Thanks, man.
Cheers. Stick together, stay strong. I'll see you around.
And on the walk to the house, Colin will decide to make light conversation. See, things were low impact back in California, especially when you were the places I was, and sometimes there's not always somebody who can wave his hand and make it happen.
Not sure about waving hands and making things happen, but there's joys about bone gnawers, joys about this place. There's some of us, we may be at the bottom, but no else thing sticking together, making us stronger. You buy into it, people buy into it with you. It helps. They gotta trust you gotta earn trust and respect and all, but they ain't bad people to have at your back at all.
I dig it. Just watch my back while I go through this. We don't need people asking questions.
Sure.
I imagine they make it to the house.
They make it to the apartment, and you guys will find the apartment building's main door is open. There are no cameras. specific stuff.
Once they get in front... Oh, go on.
Go on.
Once they get in front of the specific door, Colin puts on a very light pair of gloves, something useless in this cold, but it doesn't really harm dexterity much. And he does the first thing that comes to mind, which is just trying the door.
The door is locked. I think Katya is like watching his back.
Mm-hmm.
The door is like kind of... Actually, no, the door is not locked, but it's not open as well.
Alright, looks like... Let me give this a push. Stand off to the side in case something blows up in my face.
Sure. And she will move a little bit away and sort of just lean against a wall and take her phone out and half fiddle with it.
And Colin just turns the knob and slowly pushes.
You roll your dice? Oh, no. Are you trying to break the door?
Oh no, he said it wasn't locked, but it wasn't open, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna open the door.
Oh, no. What I mean is like I think it's the culture thing. In Turkey, when you close the door, you can't open it from the other side.
Oh.
Our doors are different than yours, probably. Never mind. So like, yeah, you need to pick lock it.
Okay, Dex Larceny, here we go. What's the difficulty?
6.
Okay.
Bum. 3 seconds. Click.
Yeah, Katya watches Colin take these items out. Kind of strange for an Arun his size. Kneels down. He has his forehead against the door. He's got his eyes closed, actually. Seems to be feeling his way through it. And finally comes open. And he pushes it a little bit and looks up the side of it to see if there's like a door latch, like a chain.
God damn it. The chain is like the thing at the...
People
you can
often
open the door.
Yeah,
Yep, you can open the door.
inside, you can't open it too far.
Oh no, you can open you can open it. You can open it.
Okay. So, yeah, after that, he just opens the door.
Yeah, Catcher's looking very impressed. This was very slick. Far more dexterous and slick than, yeah, she might have expected from Colin.
And Colin just motions for her to come inside before he shuts the door. Generic locks. Easy.
You guys enter the place, and the first thing you see, home is like it. Roll me like perception investigation, or anything else that you can roll for to seeing general design or general like what the fuck just happened kind of thing. Like I usually try to help players. Like if you don't have investigation, you can try to roll something else. So like just keep that in mind. You can try to you can try to sell me something out.
I have perception investigation with uncanny instincts.
Okay.
I have perception investigation. Looks like 2 successes.
I
also only have 2 successes.
The house like basically looks like someone just like ran outside. You know, like when you run, the rug kind of looks pushed back, or there are like boot marks.
It's like, well, she said like boot marks on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, Catcher will just sort of put her hand on Colin's chest and sort of move him away. So he's like, just let's stand back and take a look. So we're not, stepping on stuff. I'm assuming people have maybe been through here before, but in case they haven't.
Whoever they were in a hurry.
Yeah, but was this someone after, or was this follows our friend? You know, was he trying to get out of here quickly for some reason?
We got no way of knowing.
No, and if it was him, he clearly didn't get too far.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah,
See if we can figure out a reason why somebody would be moving fast.
try not to touch too much. Jacob gets really, in case we have to bring him in more police investigation style, he gets really funny about his crime scenes.
Here. And Colin takes out his phone, and before they move through a given area, he'll just like take a series of pictures that capture the visuals that they get before they move through.
Okay. The two you guys have rolled your dice, so I'm not gonna like make you guys roll more. You guys go inside the house. The same thing is for the living room. It seems this like running started in the living room. And looks like it goes towards the outside of the house. When you look at the house and what is inside of the house, the dude doesn't left any photos. What he has is simply a bed, some really bad smelly food in the kitchen. What is making you guys understand that this house belongs to him is basically there was a photo of him and Jamie.
This was a lay-by. He must have used it to stay with his buddy.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's big enough to be moving his family into or anything.
It doesn't also, yeah.
Okay, so it's real basic studio setup. Food hasn't been touched. He left it out, so he's definitely in a hurry. And it started here, whatever it was. I don't think you guys got a phone off him, did you? Or nearby.
I don't think one was found. No one ever mentioned it.
Okay.
She will actually at that point have a look around and see if she can see anything that looks like a phone or any other like you say there's no photos or anything else, but any other like paperwork in case there's even like a letter with like a bell or anything.
There is a phone.
There is a phone.
The charger, the phone is closed. Probably no charge.
Pocket the phone. Grab the charger while you're at it. This thing's drained so fast. Felix will be able to dig.
She will unwrap her scarf and pick up the phone with her scarf. She has learnt lessons from Jacob. And like wrap the phone in her scarf and like, yeah, stick it in her little bag. Okay. And grab the charger and stick it in her like handbag as well. Right. But is there, and she'll still carry on like looking around if there's anything that's like looks like it might be bells or even flyers from like pizza companies that have been shoved through the door. Anything that might have a name that this place was like rented under or had any mail coming to.
There's a mail. It is to his name.
Like I imagine his like normal civilian name.
Exactly. Of course, not like follows the wind.
Here's this bill from Home Depot that follows the wind.
um, what takes your attention, both of you, after like checking? I check the outside. It looks like he ran when he get out of this house as well.
What was outside, sorry?
There, it looks like he ran
Mm-hmm.
when he went to the downstairs.
Yeah.
Like, house is the apartment is a bad shape. They didn't clean it.
Yeah.
So you guys realize that he actually like some of the boot marks are still remaining.
Okay.
But there's only one set of boot marks like running away. There's nothing coming in, is there?
Actually, roll me another perception alertness, guys, or survival wouldn't count actually. Alertness. I will tell you guys more.
That was a better roll. That's 5 successes.
Yeah, I only had one.
There is, I would say actually, like you just like look there and the thing kind of get what the fuck you are like, oh, what is this? There is a food that is like kind of small, but not that small.
Like a footprint, did you say?
A food. Pardon. Fuck. There's a print of a foot, human foot, without wearing any. It doesn't look like it's wearing a shoe or the shoe looks really small, so like you can't tell the difference. Like there are like some shoes that is covers the human foot in a really weird way. So the human like you can't realize if it's the human foot or the shoe.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, yeah, like the barefoot trainer things.
Yep. So it kind of looks again weird, but finally like you are like. And yeah, like yeah, this is like basically what he follows, it seems, and it goes down towards the area of the apartment where it leads to the basement.
Let's follow that. Yeah, Catcher will point it out to Colin and be like, these are this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. All right. You know what they say about fighting in the basement, right?
It's a bolt hole? I don't know. What do they say about fighting in a basement?
It's a very easy way to die.
Let
me go in front of you.
No dying today. You're not allowed to die too, okay?
Colin takes a look around. So, like, the way I'm understanding this, Amachan.
Colin, look, if you guys have any problems of not understanding what's happening, I know I'm giving, like, not a lot of things because I'm tired.
No, that's fine.
Like, tell me, guys.
I understand. Like, I get what you mean. So, in terms of, like, how this apartment's structured, it feels to me like it's, like, some sort of condo thing. So, once you're inside, it might have multiple floors or some deal like that.
Imagine the apartment as like, for example, again, this might be another cultural thing that we have in Turkey. So I think like the Turkish apartments, while we think like American apartments. But like in Turkey, our apartments is like we have like and you enter an apartment, and everybody has their condos, like their own. Pardon, you enter an apartment building, and everybody has their apartments, which is like everybody has their condos. but sometimes we have a basement that only
Yeah.
apartments own basement.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I understand that concept perfectly.
mhm.
Yeah.
Some condos have that. Okay, so it's just the fact that we're inside this
The question
enclosed
is, so
space.
was it the central stairwell or was it like just for that one apartment?
Oh, but it is a central centrally what was the name of the central stairwell? Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And the
Okay.
basement of the central stairwell. I think that was what we were
Yeah.
trying to clarify.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah. Now got it.
All right, so in that case, because assumedly other people live here and we are now in a more accessible place, call them won't go Glabro. He will just lead the way down into this basement.
When you open the door, there's again, the footprints are continuing. A lot of people cleaned it. It is really easy to follow up, but you see a manhole,
Ooh, sewers. Fun.
and manhole is still open.
Feel like sewer diving?
Oh, see, guys
Gotcha.
know he died in sewer.
Yeah, that's what he was about to say. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So instead, he'll just give her the Justin Timberlake look.
Yeah, maybe this is a comeback later, hey?
What's the matter? You getting the shakes on me?
I, uh,
Do you
if
guys have
you,
common sense? Let me tell
I
you.
do have common sense.
Okay, not every not a, this kind of looks like what you heard from this. You're having a hard time finding this skin dancer or whatever killed this person. Only a fool will set another trap to a place where he set a trap once.
Yeah. I'm not saying we don't go. I'm just saying we be a bit careful. Because, I mean, just because it wasn't this one, still might keep an eye on it, want to know who's snooping around it. But yeah, we go. We go carefully, okay?
The Justin Timberlake look intensifies. I love this gif.
I mean, what do you want from me? We're going. You want to go? You want to not go? I feel we shouldn't like leave this cold. We should do this now. Just, someone died down there.
A lot of people die, gotcha. As Colin moves the manhole cover aside.
I will explain it in a really easy way, so you guys kind of I will make it I already make this like a lot of like a true type of way. So when you guys go down, it seems this place has one of those old apartments where has connection to sewers. Um, why? No idea. Maybe a vampire used to live here. They do that kind of stuff, according to Bornar rumors. Or again, somebody just wanted to have a connection to the sewers, but it looks like a legit connection, which is like illegal as hell. But I would like everybody guys to roll me perception alertness or investigation, whichever is higher, so I can tell you guys the things that you guys see.
Okay.
It's the same.
My alertness is higher, so. Woo! I have 3 on perception alertness. Real high success numbers, too.
I have a fail.
Okay. The Collins, you look down and you see basic running and following footprints. Obviously, isn't the same, but What you see more, Collins, is there's another one.
God, fucking
Same.
shit ass balls. And Kachi just watches fucking Colin just get a little pissy here. Motherfucking shit. Fuck.
Same shoe. Pardon, I'm not gonna say same shoe. I'm gonna say it looks like the shoe is like kind of same or the same thing that they've heard, or like it looks like they're like it looks like the following the third party who just recently appeared as shoes, kind of the same, which looks like the running party.
Once Colin finishes this little spat, he looks at Kachi and says, Simon might have been right.
Might have been right.
See, this entire time, I thought it was one guy. And right now, it looks like there was more than one guy, which was Simon's theory. And this annoys me deeply.
It's not a good thing, but I suppose when you say, like, after the fact, it's not maybe as crazy.
It implies, and he rolls his neck from one side to the other, that this was at least quasi-organized between more than one person.
Yeah, a level of organization is not really what we wanted. One guy doing it opportunistically, you get one crazy guy, and as organized as they are, that's... But yeah.
So they're down in the sewers at this point. Colin goes up to Glabro.
Okay.
All right.
Katja will
Yes.
follow suit. She likes living.
If you guys continue following these like footprints, there will be an area where the sewer changes. And I mean by changes is there is there is this like area where it leads towards like basic. It leads towards a wall. You like look, you walk, and then like in front of you there's a wall. Ah, well that's weird. You look right, you look left, there's nothing. You know, like the walls, more walls, and you basically see a manhole that is at the God damn it! I'm sorry, I'm tired. Ah,
Don't worry,
you
don't
guys
worry.
walk. I am checking the map that I created, and I realized
Yeah.
I fucked up. So yeah, you guys continue, and finally find a wall near, like it's a dead end, and near this dead end, it's really basic. There's a manhole cover. This part of the sewer looks really clean for a sewer,
Yeah.
and weirdly, you guys have been walking for like, let's say, 20 minutes after the second after the second after the third party joined to this chase. For the last 300 meters, pardon, for the last 200 meters, there weren't any footprints.
Hmm.
Only the guy's footprints was there. Only the follows the wind in his boot
Colin turns back around. Where around did you say he died?
Hey. Oh. I know he died down in the sewers. I didn't see his body down here. I wasn't able to come as part of that.
Well, put it this way. If we believe everything we've seen so far, I'm was definitely down here with him. Up till now, we've only really seen his footprints for the last little bit. But he died down here. I don't think he made it out of this place.
No, I would agree.
Shit. So how did his feet walk all the way up to here with nobody following him?
Why did they just... Also, if the feet just disappeared... Because there was feet following him, right?
Yeah, up until a couple hundred back.
So... But where did they go? They didn't just turn around and go back the other way. They just disappeared.
Disappeared.
And
You know what that suggests, right?
Colin looks to the left. Just like a fucking fox. And he points at like the stream that goes through these sewers. You know, it doesn't leave footprints. He just points at the water.
I mean, true. But... So, is the water just following alongside of where he's been walking? Because otherwise there'd be... What, you mean they went back that along that way? Or carried on following him in the water?
Yeah, that or he spotted them and they finished the chase. Don't know. This is a narrow platform to fight on.
I mean, there is the other option, right?
That being.
I mean, his footprints... Okay, just... Oh, see. So did his footprints come to an end as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you guys roll me intelligence alertness, I can tell you guys more or something.
Okay. Just one success.
Yeah, I have one as well.
You guys both know he died in the sewers, and then there was a cleanup crew coming to the sewers that cleaned the sewers, which this place looks really clean.
Hmm.
But they didn't. They also, another thing, they never found any footprints in the sewers. Was another weird thing about this murder. So you guys actually did found footprints.
So he didn't necessarily die, but the bit... So they've cleaned all where we were before, and now there's footprints?
No. This is the place where his footprints led to you guys.
Yeah.
And this is where he died.
Yeah.
And you guys
It's
know...
unnaturally clean.
Yeah, it's unnaturally cleaned, which is the people have been cleaned here after, the Vigaru found them.
Yeah.
They couldn't find any footprints as well when they first came here. Only his footprints was found.
And now there's another set.
You you guys found other footprints, but it just ends in the one other side. Like there was a chase. It felt like, it seems like they chased. The chase stopped. He continued running, and he just simply died. Or there's some mystery going on.
Colin narrows his eyes and like looks back. I think I get it.
Please, go ahead.
Well, the way I see it, you ever go deer hunting?
Yeah.
Get that vital shot, and you know you don't really have to run after it after that, do you?
Yeah.
That might be what we're seeing here.
The similar thought had just crossed my mind. But they still would have, they're not chasing him anymore, but they still went after his body. He wasn't found like just simply dead, like someone had shot him and then walked away.
Fuck. This is too fucking weird, man. I can't.
Can you guys roll me intelligence Garu or difficulty 8?
Sure.
Just, yeah. The other thing she's going to say is, obviously there is the other way that people like us get from one place to another and don't leave footprints in between.
And
Yeah.
Boom.
Fail. The ones like me today.
I got one success.
Umbra is a possibility, along with gifts and fetishes. There are gifts that makes you untrackable. You heard there is a fetish that you blow and your tracks disappears.
Yeah.
But
The
again,
thing that this suggests is that it's not kin. That's sort of what I'm suggesting. If we're saying that they've done this with skills beyond guns and there's like weird shit going on, then
Colin claps his shoulder down on his hand down on Katya's shoulder. Wait. Katya, refresh me on the horror story of the whole point of skinning people.
I know. Yeah.
You know what this is suggesting? Katya, it probably works.
Yeah. That's not a thing we want to get around.
Katya, we could be dealing with the products of something I don't like thinking about, but I don't know why they'd do it. They got what they wanted, right?
I mean, yeah, unless we said there was more than one of them, right? What if one of them's done but not the other? Or what if there is an actual Garu who's helping someone else try and attempt this? Either way, someone with either whether they've been trained by Luna or by this crazy fucking shit.
What spirit would sponsor a fake Garu?
Not all of them love us, dude. But I don't know. It's just whatever. We can't let the idea that we think that someone might have been successful of this, like, get out.
Well, it's gonna have to travel to some circles.
Yeah, but unless we know for sure, like, until we actually know, we have our suspicions, but it could still be, I'm probably grasping at straws, but it could still be someone helping someone else. Like,
Like what?
I don't
Like a
know.
kinfolk that's closer to Gaia than most? I know they exist.
Maybe, but I was more going like, maybe someone's desperate enough. You know, you've got brothers and sisters. One's a Garu, one's not. The other one desperately want to be. I mean, I don't know why someone does this shit.
My point being, if we're right, if
Yeah. Worst case scenario and all.
then we're dealing with something more threatening than a kinfolk with a knife.
Yeah. And like crazy delusions. There's more than one crazy kinfolk.
Either way, we're dealing with something a little more than what you'd call natural. This shit ain't normal, and you're right, a fight in the water would have its own signs.
And this just got a whole lot more escalated up the chain.
Yeah. Like, come on, we can't pop out of this manhole.
No. Do we... That's the question, though. Do we look the other side? Do we see if they left any evidence there?
It's hard to shift into the Umbra from here. One of us gets caught.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, good point. Good point, Ed. But someone should probably do that, though.
We'll have to grab Theurges later.
Yeah.
For now, let's backtrack.
Yep. A lot of information. A lot of... Okay. Yep. Head on straight. Lead on.
Around the time that Colin's ready to come back up the original ladder, he will shift back down to Hamid.
Yep.
Would you guys like to end the scene there and then do social scenes or whatever you guys want to do?
That seems fair.
Yeah. It seems
Okay.
about where we're at.
I trust you to report back what you need to report back. I'll go through my things. I think you're got some contacts with those who are following up some of the other leads. I'll try and speak to Jacob and
Yeah, Big Boss White listens to me. I'll talk to him.
yeah.
Thank you for playing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time in the next episode of Living with the Darkness. Rage Across New York.